Hey guys, Buffer Game back today, bringing you another video. And today we're going over best starting weapons to use as you're getting started in the game here. With level progression being a little bit slow, you can see I'm only at level 28, and I've put in probably around 15, 16 hours so far, I want to say. So, what are the best weapons to use as you're starting right now? Because a lot of the better weapons I feel like are higher tier. So what's the best thing to use and start grinding right off the bat? Weapon progression is also pretty slow. So I've been focusing mainly on one weapon here, but there's a few right off the bat that I think are really, really good and some challenges you can do to unlock. So let's get right into it and take a look here at some of the best weapons to use. So I'm going to start with the one that I'm grinding right now the most, and that's going to be the M277 or the SIG Spear or the M7. So this is part of the Carbine class. You get this at level 11, I believe it is. It's either 9 or 11 you unlock this. So it's very, very early on. And you can see here my build. I have it at level 30 already. This is the one I'm focusing on for hopefully the first weapon video. Right now is my idea. But you get it here at level 11. This is the factory build you get. Has the Voodoo scope on it. So here you see my build. In the base build, let me just see if I can get to... You can see the base build there as a picture. So you get the spear with the suppressor. You get the 20-round magazine and the Voodoo scope on it. So let's just look at some of the attachments that you get for that. So the Voodoo scope that you unlock right with the weapon is a 1 to 5. So you have a 1, a 2, 3, and a 5 zoom, I believe it is. So you can toggle that. And you get that right off the bat. And the spear at 720 rounds per minute is a very, very good weapon. And again, like I said, right off the bat, you also get the SIG suppressor, which costs 30 attachment points here, which is why I don't have it on right now as I'm playing with different builds. But the suppressor is going to keep you off the radar, obviously. Right now, if you're firing weapons without a flash hider or a suppressor, you're going to be 3D spotted on the map. So suppressors and flash hiders, I think, are pretty crucial. And you can see you also get different suppressors here along the way, which is nice. So you get a variety of different attachments there. But the biggest thing with this one, again, is you grind it. I think you get start with a 20-round magazine for only 5. You get the 20-round fast mag at, I want to say it's around level 15, 16 with the weapon itself. And then at level 30, I think it's 30. No, it's level 25, I think. You get unfortunately, since I already unlocked it, I can't see when it is unlocked. But you get the 25-round mag at level 25 of the weapon. And that's a huge difference. And then you can see I'm still waiting on the fast mag. I'm pretty close for that for the 25-round. And then at level 38, you get the 30-rounder. So the SIG Spear is a really, really good weapon. A lot of nice attachments with that. You get, especially the basic barrel is a really good barrel right off the bat. And then you have extended heavy, and then the light one, which I'm still waiting on. But the SIG Spear, you can see my build here. I've got it pretty leveled up. I have the ACOG 3.5 with the top RMR. So I'm getting there with this gun. But this right now is, I think, my favorite weapon in the game. SIG Spear, again, you unlock this at level 20 or level 11, I believe it is, in the game. So when you get that, it's definitely worth using. Tap fire it. It's a really, really clean weapon. Next up, let me just back out. I'll go to my Assault Soldier. Next up is going to obviously be the M4. So the M4, let's go in here and customize this. I might be able to reset this if it will go to the base build. Let's see, reset. There we go. So here's the base build that you get for this. The M4, you get the holographic on there. Again, 900 rounds per minute, right? So this is a really clean weapon right off the bat. It comes with a flash hider. And it's pretty accurate. Just tap fire to eliminate the bloom. Really get used to the tap fire option until they fix it. And really good at eliminating bloom. And at these more medium range targets, you really don't need a tap fire. Nor would you want to. The bloom, you're still going to hit your targets at these ones. So the M4, again, I haven't even started leveling this yet. So I don't have any of the attachments, but you can see all the different barrels you get there. I do obviously have, for underbarrel options, I have the grenade launcher unlocked. Now, a lot of people, initially we thought this was bugged for the grenade launcher. You get the grenade launcher early for these weapons, but you need to reach, I think it's rank 15 for your overall level rank in order to unlock it for the assault class. And that's when, if you equip the grenade launcher on your weapon, you need to have it equipped as a gadget, and then you'll get it on your weapon. That's how that works, just for those that don't know. But you can see the magazines. You get up to a 40-round magazine on that, which is really nice. Again, the M4 Classic, 900 rounds per minute, 5.56 by 45 millimeters. So that's another great carbine of choice. The next one, the HK 433. This is your starter assault rifle here. So let me select this. This is obviously the first AR you get, so it is a really good gun. If I reset and hold this so you guys can see the base build, again, you get the flash hider and the EOTech right there off the bat. So if we go to the firing range with this, it's a good assault rifle, especially when you level it up a little bit. High rate of fire here, you can see. Everyone probably used it in the beta also, so you're probably pretty used to this weapon. See if we can reload here. So it's a really clean weapon. Again, I have it leveled up slightly. I'm rank 3 with it, and you get some different good optics here right off the bat with it, which is nice. So again, 830 rounds per minute, 5.56 by 45 NATO. It's a good gun. I would definitely go with this one. Again, you get some of these attachments like the vertical grip pretty early on, since I'm only level 3 and I have all that. You get a laser there. And then the magazines, again, are going to go up to a 40-round fast mag. So the HK 433, a really good choice to start leveling with assault rifles. Backing out, you can see I have the G36. I haven't put really much time into that. Now, the Scar Light, you get this at rank 25. So this isn't super early on, although it is a really good AR that I think I'm going to focus on a lot here. When I finish the spear, this may be my second weapon I go to. You can see it's going to come right off the bat. If I just reset it here, it's going to come right off the bat with the ACOG, okay? So you get the ACOG right off the bat. Obviously, I have the grenade launcher already, so I can put that on. Unfortunately, there's no 7.62 conversion with this, so hopefully we get the Scar Heavy at some point in the game. But this thing with the rate of fire, you get a little bit of bloom, but you don't really need to tap fire it as much because of the rate of fire. So the rate of fire is super clean. This is going to be a really accurate weapon. The downside is going to be at close quarters, obviously, but it's a really nice weapon. I'm looking forward to leveling up the Scar. So that's at level 25, not super early, but when you get it, it's definitely worth it. Now, going to carbines again, the AK-205. This is rank 20, I believe. So it is pretty early on for the most part. Go ahead and customize it. Now, I have this at level 0, so I haven't used it at all. I don't have any attachments unlocked, but you can see you come with a 3x optic and the flash hider there. So the AK-205, 720 rounds per minute. Go to the firing range. I think this is right now the most accurate weapon in the game. And the rate of fire feels really, really clean. So again, it doesn't move. Like, the recoil on this is amazing. So this is a very, very good go-to gun, I think, that I'm really excited to level up. It's pretty much a laser beam. The vertical recoil is really all there is to it. Other than that, if you're just tap firing also, it's pretty much just a laser beam. So this is going to allow you to get shots on target very, very accurately and eliminate the bloom. So the AK-205, heavily recommend that when you get it. Now, SMGs, I don't like this. I don't really like the MPX as the starter one, but you do get the MP5 pretty early. I think it's level 12 or 15 you get this. So the MP5 is a really clean gun. I get killed by this a lot. I don't have it leveled up whatsoever yet, but you do get some really nice attachments with this thing. It turns it into just a beast. So if I go to the firing range, take a look at it here. I've used it a little bit here and there. Close quarters, this thing is a beast, obviously. 9x19, and you can even stretch it out a little bit here slightly. So I'll show you with the tap fire. See if we can get this longer target here. So the MP5 is a really good weapon. This thing dominates CQC. This is what I've been killed by the most in close quarters. So this is one that I definitely want to level up when I do get to SMGs. But again, this is unlocked pretty early on. I think it's rank 15. So definitely, if you're an SMG guy, I would recommend starting to level this thing up with a suppressor. And you can compact the stock also. It's classic MP5. It's a very good weapon. Now, backing out, let's see. See here, for LMGs, you obviously have the SAW. Now, the SAW right off the bat is a very good gun. I have it only at level 4 right now, and you can see all the attachments that I have for it, right? So, I have the bipod grip, I have an aim point, I have a laser, and we're keeping the flash hider on that. So, only at level 4, this thing is a weapon that you start with, and you can get unlocks for it very, very quickly. And again, it is a very good gun, high rate of fire. And you have the 100-round belt, so this thing is going to be good for close and probably even longer range engagements. And with a bipod grip, we can mount this thing in prone too, obviously. Just mount it here. So it's a really good gun. I would recommend, if you're an LMG guy, to start with that. The next one, obviously, you get the M27 IAR. Very early on also. This, I think, is level 12 you unlock this. Let me select it here and get into it. And again, I only have this thing at rank 4 also. And you can see the attachments that I have unlocked for it. You start with an ACOG, which is a 4 times. And I don't like it, so you definitely want to switch it out. The ACOG 4 times is a little bit too much. So I switched it out for the aim point, this ROM175. This is probably one of the best optics in the game, in my opinion, right now. And this thing, to start, it's a little rough with the ACOG, but you get rid of that. And again, it's a beamer. You can see right there, it is amazing. 30-round mag is the only downside to it, but for those of you wanting an HK 416, this is it right here. The M27 is pretty much a 416. When you get the right barrel option for it, you know, you have the basic. The heavy is what I'm running right now. You have extended heavy, short. So the short barrel is going to turn this into the 416, essentially. So this is a really good gun to start with and grind for LMGs also. If you're more of an AR player, especially, this handles basically like an AR. So definitely recommend that. DMR is not a DMR guy, but you start with the M39. That thing's definitely very, very good. Snipers, again, you get the M2010 right off the bat, and shotguns, we really won't get into that. Now, for weapons to look to unlock, right? So you get a lot of these weapons you unlock via levels. You can see that the G3 is coming up here at level 35 for me. One thing you should do is do the challenges. Like the Tavor 7's at level 50. I'm excited for that, but you have challenges for these last 3. So for the A545 or the modern AEK, right? The Ace-32 and the L85A3. These are all challenges. So if I go to the challenge for this, unlock via assignment. So you can unlock this right away by starting the challenge tree and using assault rifle. So if we go to the challenge, you can see inflict damage with assault rifles, 4 of 300, and inflict damage with assault rifles. So it's the same challenge. I don't know if that's... Oh, okay. So you need to do more damage there. But regardless, you can see this just by using ARs for a little bit here. You're going to unlock this. This thing is a beast. I picked up Justin's the other day, and it is a very good gun. Unfortunately, I can't bring it into the firing range at all, but you can see the A545, this thing, 900 rounds per minute, and it doesn't move at all. Very good recoil control on that. So I would heavily recommend, if you're an assault rifle player, this is probably one that you want to start the unlock tree with the assault rifles right away, and you'll get that. You'll get the Ace, and then you'll also get the L85A3. So that's what I would do for those ones. SMGs, again, not really challenges there that I'm going to worry about. For LMGs, you get the Ultimax through, again, challenges. Same with the M240 Lima through challenges. And carbines... I got the QBZ through a challenge, and the SIG is also through a challenge. The SIG here fires in 762x39. So those are the weapons that I think are best to start. Again, just to recap, the 433, you get that right off the bat. The Mark 16 or the Scar Light, you get this at rank 25, so it's not super early on, but when you get it, I think it's going to be a very good AR. Carbines, the M4 and the Spear are very, very good, and then when you get the 205, that right now I think is the best one of the unlock trees that I have, and the 205 you get pretty early. Like I said, I think it's rank 15 you unlock that. SMGs, the MP5 is really your best option right now. And then you also have the MP7, which I just recently unlocked. You get this pretty early. It's before level 20. And then LMGs, the SAW and the M27, I think are the go-tos there. So let me know what you guys think. Right now, like I said, I'm really, really loving the Spear. That's my go-to. But let me know what weapons you're using. I think those are probably the best ones to focus on as you're starting. If you're trying to grind weapons all the way through, I would pick one of those, and that's going to really, really help you out on the battlefield. So let me know your thoughts down below, what weapons you're using, what weapons you want me to cover. Again, the weapons videos are going to be coming here. The progression's just so slow, and I want to actually have good unlocks for them before I get in, because I want to show you guys different builds and gameplay, obviously. So they're going to be coming a little bit slower than I would like for now until they adjust the XP for everything, which they're going to be doing. But those videos will be coming. I should hopefully have a Spear video out this weekend or early next week for you guys covering that weapon. Be sure to like the channel, or like the video, subscribe to the channel for more Battlefield content. Till next time, this is Buffner Gaming with best weapons to start out with in Battlefield 6 for the early unlock progression. Till next time, this is Buffner Gaming. Out.